I believe Brotherhood is the one that I started with. And I think I had to go backwards to play 2 because we originally got it for the Xbox 360, which wasn't even mine. It was it was Connor, which was my cousin's.
I don't think anyone ever expects to wake up one morning and find themselves caught in the middle of a war between 2 secret organizations. I know I didn't. But here I am. On one side are the Templars, better known these days as Abstergo Industries. They're in the business of control. Politics, economics, technology. They won't stop until every single one of us serves them. Literally. Fighting against them are the Assassins, a group dedicated to safeguarding humanity's free will. I was born into the Brotherhood. A couple of weeks ago, the Templars found me. They took me prisoner, strapped me into a machine they built and put me to work. It's called an Animus. That's where I spent most of my time. Exploring the memories of my ancestors, discovering entire lives locked deep inside my DNA. First, I revisited the life of Altair ibn La'ahad, an assassin from the Crusades. The Templars wanted the location of something known as a Piece of Eden, an ancient artifact capable of bending people to their will. Once the Templars had what they were looking for, they decided my usefulness had come to an end. But Lucy saved me. Lucy. When things were at their worst, she revealed herself to be an assassin and helped me escape. I was hoping that would be the end of my misadventures. But we were just getting started. Back into another Animus I went. Now, I'm reliving the memories of Ezio Auditore da Firenze, my ancestor from the Renaissance, searching for a path forward. Through the bleeding effect, I'm becoming an assassin in more than just name. It will come in handy as the Templars prepare to enslave us all. They found us. They've crashed our hideout and we're fleeing the scene looking for a place to hide. Only there isn't any, and time is running short. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
Now, I am not a history buff in any sense of the word, so I just play through these games to play through them.
How did you find it? Mario Auditore, let me hear.
Rebecca, what's going on?
I have to run some diagnostics. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, history was never my strong suit. I just... too difficult for me. Definitely more on the artist side of...
We can do more. The rest is
like doing things, webpage design.
Who's Desmond? I don't understand. Please wait. I have so many questions.
I did fine in English, but definitely more artistic style brain.
Better in the hands of the earth than in the hands of man.
Uncle.
What can I say? We sent a single man against an entire army. I was worried. Quick, climb up. We have to get out of here.
You would not believe the things I have seen, Mario.
Then be sure to stay alive that I might hear of them.
I expect opposition.
And I expect the Borgia to mourn the loss of many lives tonight.
Che cosa fate qui? Assassini! God will see you pay for your crimes! You have desecrated the sanctity of this holy place!
You condemn what you do not understand.
We must go, Ezio, now.
Vergognate! This is the voice of the devil! Turn away from them!
Did Rodrigo manage to hurt you?
Barely. My armor blunted his attack.
Against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Be ready to fight.
What are you doing?
Saving you from the look of things.
It was bad for an old man.
Agreed. You still have some skill.
Questa.
Excellent! Good one! Impressive!
I can't guarantee like a whole lot of commentary with a game like this, just because it's a lot harder for my brain to like follow it, because it relies so heavily on like actual historic events.
Get him!
And like I said, I'm just not just not something that my brain ever like clicked with. I never found any of it interesting.
This decision is yours alone to make. Only do so quickly. Give it to me. You can do with it as you will later.
Bene.
Jump!
The only thing that really kind of, any part of history that I really took, like, an interest to was, the Holocaust, for whatever reason. I just found that super interesting. I don't know, it almost sounds a little cynical for me to be like, oh yeah, I just, like, the sort of methods and how they treated people was what I found fascinating, but that's literally what it was. Okay, let me mess with the audio a little bit. Boys, it is not playtime.
And then Minerva.
Okay.
Talked about the sun. She told of a disaster that occurred long ago, and another that is coming.
Okay, so how's that?
Sometime far in the future, Vero. Then we need not worry about it.
See. Perhaps our work is finished.
Would that be so bad?
Hopefully better. Okay.
We upgraded the arsenal while you were away.
But yeah,
And it is now customary for you to fire cannonballs at visitors.
My apologies. We only installed them a few days ago. My men are still
the only
being
thing that
trained
I
in their
found
use.
interesting... What? I gotta let the boys out, hold on. Because Tuaco's pitching a fucking fit, hold up. Sorry about that. Now my toes are all cold. Okay, so once again, the only part in history that I found that actually was able to, like, keep my attention, and I use this word loosely because even then I couldn't, like, name specifics, like, specific, like, time frames or events, was, like, the era of the Holocaust. Like, I know it sounds a little bit cynical, but it's the only other way that I can describe it. I just found, like, from a learning standpoint, just, like, the way that they treated people and what kind of, like, what kind of mechanisms they used and, like, what kind of weapons and things like that. For whatever reason, that's what I found interest in.
Madonna.
Ezio! Look, it is Ezio!
Yeah.
Let me see!
Buongiorno. It's good to be home.
Not a sociopath.
This place just keeps getting better.
It was just
Thanks
what
to
I
you.
found intriguing when we were learning about things in school.
Brother!
Claudia. It is good to be home. How is mother?
She's fine. I heard you were returning, but I'm glad to see it with my own eyes. The Contessa of Forley is here to welcome you. I had no idea you were so famous.
Katarina? Here?
Is it finished then? Is the Spaniard truly dead?
Gather the others in Mario's study tonight.
I would
I'll
almost
explain
say
everything
that,
there.
like, I have
Steel
an
yourself, Ezio. They will
unusual
have many
fascination
questions.
with,
Claudia, tell the Contessa I
Like-
look forward to seeing her this evening.
so during a certain time period in an English class that we were doing, we had to, basically, we were given, I think it was during the 70s. That's, you know what, that sounds a little bit outdated, or like too late, but we ended up getting, like, an assignment to do, for a
This
time
box is
period,
heavy.
like during a certain time period. It was all for the same
always
time
get stuck.
period, but
Need some help.
everybody got like a
So
different
many
like,
flowers.
subject within that
Your
time
husband
period.
must be very lucky.
And
I
the
am the
subject
lucky
that I
one.
got
I
assigned
have you here to
was
aid me.
something that I already extensively
see what
knew
I can do.
about.
Back there, I may have given you the wrong impression.
Oh?
I have no husband. The flowers are for a party.
Am I invited?
To Claudia Auditori's birthday party in the villa. If you are willing to help me again, I need someone with class to accompany me.
What makes you think I have class?
I could tell the moment I saw you. No one in this town walks with such bearing. I'm certain Ezio Auditori himself would be impressed.
Oh? What do you know of Ezio?
Claudia thinks the world of him, but he rarely visits her. From what I gather, he's distant.
She is right. I have been.
Oh no. You? The party was intended to be a surprise. Promise you will not tell Claudia.
What will you do to keep me quiet?
I am sure I can think of several things.
I'll be waiting to hear them when we get there.
That particular subject being that I had already known about previously was lobotomy. And like how certain patients were treated within that time frame, and like what it was like being put in like a mental institution within that time frame.
Now about earning my silence.
So I think
I have something in mind. There is one condition.
Anything.
You must wait until tomorrow.
If it pleases you, I will not stand in your way.
It will be worth the wait, Ezio. Trust me.
Had it not been for who I got partnered with, I would imagine my partner may have been a little off-put with me being like, oh yeah, there probably isn't a thing that you could tell me that I didn't already know about about lobotomy. And they probably would have been a little skeeved, but it was like, you know what, listen, my favorite type of horror movies are the unethical torture ones. Don't know why, couldn't tell you why, that's just how it is.
Hey, spare a thought for others, you might be.
It's fascinating for whatever reason.
Buongiorno.
Ezio, Mario is going to murder me. I have lost his favorite horse.
Do not despair. I will bring it back.
God bless you, Ezio.
Which, you know what, is fair. We all have our own thing. It's just normally, you know, when I'm having to explain, like, what, like, my favorite, what my favorite, like, scary movie types are, and what, as far as, like, history went, like, what, like, I ended up, focusing on. It's all seemingly, like, inhumane, torture-based stuff. An odd, I wouldn't say fascination, but
I
like...
can no longer... Do not spend as much time in battle as your Uncle Mario.
My battles have already been won.
That is good news. Arrivederci, Ezio.
If it makes me odd, then so be it. I promise I'm not a sociopath. Me being insecure about my weird niche interests.
So, these are the new cannons?
Yes, Signor Ezio.
May I try one?
Yes, but... Go on, tell him. We cannot seem to make them work properly, and the fool who mounted them is nowhere to be found.
Then it is up to me to find him.
We do not want to waste your time.
It is not any trouble. I have all the time in the world now.
I wonder if it has anything to do with, like... Which one is it? I'm tired of not knowing. I'm always getting them mixed up. Maybe it just has something to do with the fact that I'm more of a sadist.
Salve, Messere. We need you to fix the cannons on the battlements.
I think so, but I also think that Da Vinci was in the previous one that I was playing as well.
Do you know what time it is?
I make cannons, not clocks.
If you are busy, someone else will fix them.
Uno momento. No one else will touch my cannons. Soldiers have no respect for artillery. They expect a gun to work like magic. You need to feel her out. Give her a little encouragement. We are only equipped with simple cannons now, but I got hold of a design from France, yeah? A hand cannon. Something called a wrought iron murderer. Imagine firing a cannon from your hands. That is the future. What have you done?
We used them.
They were not ready for firing. You could have gotten us all killed. Let me see.
His breath is more fatal than our cannons.
Only when you two fools are shooting them. There, try it.
Yeah.
Aim at something to test the alignment.
Didn't Europe go over like X amount of strains of like, I want to say it was not the flu, but like just like certain strains of diseases that weren't originally over in North America to begin with? I thought it was more than just smallpox.
Perfecto! At least someone here knows how to shoot. Now, for the other one.
I must go.
Thanks for your help. If you hear the cannons tomorrow, do not worry. We will be practicing at dawn.
Too bad it will not do you any good.
Very funny. Now fix the second cannon.
Both of my partners being...
Caterina, to what do I owe the pleasure of your presence here?
I desire an allegiance. The papal armies have resumed their march on Forli. Your mercenaries would be a great asset to my cause.
It is likely that I can give you what you seek. But we will talk later. Mother. Machiavelli. It is done. Though not, I think, as any of us expected. I entered the Vaticano and faced Rodrigo. He used the power of the papal staff against me, but I defeated him. Combining the staff and the apple, I gained access to the vault. There, a moving painting of the goddess Minerva spoke. She told of a terrible tragedy to befall mankind in the future, but gave hope of lost temples that will provide aid to humanity. And then she called out to a phantom, Desmond, as if he were there, standing beside me. After her warning, she vanished.
Amazing.
I cannot imagine such wonders.
The vault did not house the terrible weapon we feared. This is good news.
What of this goddess, this Minerva? Did she appear human?
Yes, but her words proved otherwise. All of her kind died many years ago. I wish I could show you the magic she
Greek
performed.
history, I like,
Who is
mostly
Desmond, and
focused
where
around,
are
like,
these temples Minerva
the
spoke
gods
of?
and stuff.
I do not know.
Perhaps we must search for them.
Tell me how it ended with Borgia. Did Rodrigo beg forgiveness? Make excuses? Promise power in return?
No. None of those things.
Interesting. I'm surprised he remained so composed.
I let him leave.
The Spaniard lives! Once our enemies are dead, we can speak of vaults and gods and ancient places. You should have killed him. We're sure to suffer for it.
I am not here to debate the past. Together, we should discuss the future.
No. I am leaving immediately for Roma.
Ezio, I do not know why you spared him, but I trust your judgment. Machiavelli will come around.
Both of my partners being smart academically, me, poop. That was one of the conversations that your mom and I had, because I was explaining to her that, like, most of my family growing up, like, we were all builders. Like, my mom laid tile for, like, the first 10 years of my life.
Welcome home.
She's touching his wiener! I would like that very much.
Ready to go again?
I mean, I could come over.
You don't need to
I feel
ask.
fine.
One should always have the freedom to choose. Shh. What's that?
Probably just training exercises.
Ezio, I don't think that was a training exercise.
I have to find Mario and rally the troops.
My men are in the courtyard. I aim to lead them around back and flank our attackers.
Stay out of sight.
It's the Borgia!
How did we not see this?
They must have massed to the east during the night. We need to hold them off until the townspeople have escaped.
I will take care of it.
Use the cannons above the ramparts. I intend to lead a frontal assault.
Do you have it?
I am keeping it safe. The Borgia must not be allowed to breach the walls until everyone is safely away. Insieme per la vittoria.
Insieme. Uncle, be careful.
I will.
I cannot remember, honestly. Yeah. time.
Where are you? Marcello!
I miss you. You could try.
Thank God! We must hold them back until the villagers escape!
Load the cannon.
Destroy their cannons, signore!
Fire at them, signore! They're destroying us! Sacred momentum!
Reload! Reload!
He's dead, signore! Keep loading the cannon!
Keep going! Almost all the townspeople are outside the walls!
We need to fucking hurry it up, damn. Okay, well, we lost it.
Thank God! We must hold them back until the villagers escape!
Destroy their cannons, signore! Nearly half the townspeople are going down! Reload! Reload! Ah!
He's dead, signore! Keep loading the cannon!
Signore! Forget the cannon! You must stop them!
Go! I will carry on here!
No one shall be spared! Attack! Kill them all! Take this town for the Borgia!
Don't get off so easy.
Faster, ragazzi! The capo won't be forgiving if we lose him!
They're breaching the gate!
I know you're there, Ezio! The Pope told me about you and your little group of assassins. And this! Give me the gun his friend fashioned for us! We've had too much bloodshed. I think a cleansing is in order. So consider this an invitation from my family to yours!
Basta! I can walk.
Look out! They are coming! Everyone, retreat to the villa!
I cannot fight like this.
Stand with me!
Now! Get him!
They never stood a chance.
Now! There he is!
Past me. Va bene. First round is on me. Senonas, they have run.
Bastards won't get far. Don't worry, we'll catch the bastards. Get inside the sanctuary.
Follow me!
Paladin.
We won't get far! Eccolo! There! There!
Why are you here? Huh?
Ezio!
I will hold them back. Stop! Wait for us!
We thought you had been killed, Sir Ezio.
Not yet.
Where does this passage lead?
To the north, outside the walls.
I am surprised it exists. Let me through. I must go help the troops.
Hurry, Ezio!
Where's Mother? Is she all right?
I am here, Ezio.
Grazie a Dio.
We could not leave without you.
The way out will be dangerous. Protect our mother.
Where is Mario? I thought he would be waiting for us.
The Borgia infantry are circling the town!
Mario is dead. You must leave this place. Take Mother to Firenze. Get me a horse!
You are not coming with us. Where are you riding?
To Roma!
Go, my son. Destroy them. But remember for whom we assassins fight.
Lucy, I can't seem to get a position on Ezio's POE.
POE? Could one of you tell me what's going on?
Sorry, Desmond. Peace of Eden. In the Vatican, Minerva talked about other temples, that they're the key to preventing whatever terrible thing is about to happen to the Earth.
Right.
To find the temples, I'm convinced we need to get our hands on Ezio's Apple of Eden. Minerva altered it somehow when she touched it.
Wait, we're at the Auditore Villa.
Yes, it's our last safe house in Italy. It turns out the Templars are watching the border.
Ezio hid the POE sometime in 1507, but when I try to access that DNA sequence, he seems to be remembering something else.
Like a memory inside a memory?
Yes, exactly. Maybe.
Exactly, maybe?
I believe you experienced something similar back at Abstergo, didn't you?
Subject 15 exhibited memory within memory-like patterns, but she was pregnant. The memories of both the fetus's father and mother were competing.
Desmond's not pregnant, at least, as far as I can tell. Might just have had a big lunch.
Can you skip ahead to a later memory?
No, it doesn't work.
Well, that sounds familiar. We couldn't access Altair's later memories until Desmond had improved his synchronization.
Then it's possible something similar's occurred here. Ezio's troubled state is being transposed onto Desmond, destabilizing the memory. Either that, or Rebecca's just not a very good engineer.
Thanks, asshole.
What? I'm simply listing possible explanations. And that is amongst the most likely. Touchy?
This place isn't secure. Cell phone surveillance can see right through the walls.
Don't you mean satellite surveillance?
Are you kidding? Abstergo upgraded to cell towers ages ago. The waves go through everything above ground. They're gonna find us.
No, they aren't. Come with me. There's a beam blocking it from the inside. We're not getting in this way.
What's her next move?
The road just loops back into the highway. This is not a good place for us to be right now.
Do we have any tarps? We need to cover up the van.
I really hate to stress this, yeah, but we are running out of time.
Well, help us then, Sean. Do you have any ideas?
I don't know. Maybe there's another way into the sanctuary.
Hey, I think I've got something. Follow me.
Desmond, that was pretty awesome.
It just felt natural. We can get in through here.
Good job.
We'll just wait up here then, shall we? Yeah, all alone, with massive targets painted on our backs?
Why won't this turn on?
It's great to be out of the Animus.
This isn't exactly my idea of a good time.
Well, let me guess. You're more the in-bed at 6 type.
What? Desmond? I know how to have fun.
That's very convincing. Yeah, I'm convinced.
Okay, okay, after we save the world, I'll show you.
Wait, can I get that in writing?
We have light.
What was that?
I don't see anything.
Run! Get out before I soldati catch you! Correte! Go!
They escaped through here.
What?
Ezio and the villagers. After the attack, I can see them now.
I know it's difficult, but try to compartmentalize, Desmond. Focus on the present.
What if I can't stop the visions? How long before I start painting symbols on the walls?
Don't joke about that. 16 is dead. We're focusing on the present, okay?
Great, it's stuck.
I can get under there.
Ready? Any chance you can lift that gate?
Not unless you want me to end up like that skeleton.
I'll find a way around.
I can drop into the corridor below, through here.
Watch out for bats.
Where?
I meant in case you see any.
Remind me not to make you a lookout. Desmond?
More ghosts.
I'm here, okay? Stay with me.
Did anything fall on you?
No. Is Mother all right?
Desmond, we can't climb this.
How about you give me a boost?
That's a bad idea.
I could throw you into the air and you grab the ledge.
Even worse.
Follow me. How about this?
What are you going to... Nice job.
I aim to please. I wonder how old these tunnels are.
Middle Ages, probably. Luckily, the beams still hold our weight.
After all this time in the Animus, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but you're really getting fat.
Ouch.
I even told Rebecca to widen the Animus.
Seriously?
No.
Up we go.
Ready.
I used to have this black and red hoodie that I wore in middle school. And it was an assassin's hoodie. Like it had like the
when I came here
on
last,
the hood and everything.
When Ezio came here.
Yeah, I meant Ezio.
Shouldn't put you through all this. It's not right.
Hey, all joking aside, I'm having the time of my life. And it's thanks to you.
Just focus on where you're going, okay?
Ow, my legs.
When did this become my job?
If I pulled all the levers, then what would be left for you?
Nothing.
Nice try.
Ready?
Found a switch!
Something's open.
Maybe this one? I mean, it was styled the same way, because it also came in white. Because my friend Sydney had the white one.
I'm stuck over here, but I can see a lever across the water.
Great. Ezio gets a bath with Katerina Sforza, and I get a swim in a toilet. I've got this one!
There's another lever up ahead. Come over here. What are you doing, Desmond? Follow me.
Oh man, it's freezing!
Stop whining.
It's easy for you to say. You aren't swimming in medieval toxic waste. Ugh.
I mean, without any light, you would think
You're exaggerating.
that most of the bacteria from that time in the water wouldn't be able to live anyways. It's my thought process.
Remember, this is the time of your life.
Yeah. Ready?
Go for it. Okay, release it.
How come you don't have to get wet?
Because you're here.
Charming.
Aren't I?
I've got you.
Thanks.
Ezio! We are on the other side! Hurry!
See, I watched the actual Ninja Warrior before it made its way to me. So, reading fucking subtitles for Japanese game shows
Great.
before
Bridge is out.
it was colonized.
Can't jump this.
I have an idea. You'll have to help me. Stand at the edge and get ready.
Ready?
Made it! Let me see.
Oh, you go on ahead. I'll just stay here to die in the dark with the bats.
Jump across.
Nice work.
The bats will be disappointed.
For now.
Soldati, I have found an entrance.
You'd think these stairs would lead somewhere.
But they don't.
Well, life is full of disappointments.
I'll wait here.
Good. Let me just go and get that bridge down for you.
I did the last one.
And I'm sure that will be your last one.
Haha, very funny.
Oh, well. That was not the correct action.
Got it!
Thank you, Desmond.
Unfortunately, I do not have any idea, my dear, because I am not from the bottom left.
Now it's my turn to even the score. There.
Thanks. It's a start.
Do your magic.
Oh, we're going up, down.
Up you go.
Thanks. We make a good team.
Okay.
I can see the sanctuary.
Wow. He looks so old. Ezio must have come back here way after the attack. But why?
Desmond!
Right. Let's open that door.
Seems like we both had the idea to move up this way.
Try using that special sight you learned from Altair.
There's something here.
Can you open the damn book?
You guys did it!
About bloody time. What's that?
Looks like something Ezio left behind. There are numbers underneath it. 1419, 1420, and 1421.
Maybe you should lie down for a bit.
No, it's all right. I'm fine.
Whoa, they really built this place to last. No signs of structural damage, no cell signal either. Should be safe to set up. Let's get the Animus down there.
Okay, everything's good here. Sean, hide the van in town, and make sure you aren't followed.
What is that smell?
It's my clothes.
They smell like you swam through a sewer.
It was Lucy's idea.
Wait a second, guys. We need power down here. There's a line running nearby I can hook into, but the wattage is weak.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Anything else you two would like? You know, some caviar, perhaps? Maybe you'd like me to knit you a lovely hat? No? Fine, follow me.
I could be curled up next to you right now, but somebody won't let me. Behavior.
Right, look around Monteriggioni for circuit boxes. Rebecca's little doodahs, they'll reroute small amounts of electricity to the power line underneath the villa. Don't ask me how they work. If I understood that, I wouldn't be the fella hiding the van.
prefer to be playing it with you than playing this game, honestly.
I'm back.
Just in time. The sun's rising.
Yes, it's booted. We're good to go.
Did you miss me? No? Anyone? Hello? Am I speaking out loud? Hello? Workaholics.
Let's get started.
As you may have noticed in the van, I've made some improvements to the Animus, and I've also patched in a new VR training program. Here you can show off all those flashy moves you picked up from your ancestors. Let me open one of the missions.
Attack! Go! Ora!
You can access more VR missions through the Animus desktop. As you complete training sessions, I'll add additional challenges. To stop your subconscious from rejecting Ezio's later memories, you're gonna have to live them in the order his genome recorded them. Highlight sequence 2 for me, Desmond. Good, now select it and you're gonna see the memories inside. Once you've unlocked a memory, by accessing this menu, you can relive it as many times as you want.
But what if there are memories I just want to forget?
Desmond, this is very important. If you need to take a break, log out of the Animus. You can leave the machine whenever you like.
I'm all set to go. Don't worry.
One last thing. As you raise your synchronization by executing events the way Ezio lived them, you might even discover some repressed memories. Okay, let's get started. Select the first memory.
Desmond, I've been looking at those gibberish 5-digit codes from the end of Subject 16's files, and I seem to have discovered a remarkable coincidence. The codes correspond perfectly with coordinates inside the Animus. I've tagged the landmarks, pinpointed by the coordinates with eye icons in the database. Now, odds are you won't find anything there, but, well, who knows?
Calmatevi. The pain will end soon.
Where have you brought me?
Nowhere, Messere. A man left you here.
Did he say anything?
Only this. You are to meet Messer Machiavelli in front of the Mausoleo di Augusto. Let me help you get dressed.
The same man who brought me here gave me these clothes?
Si, Messere.
Roma.
Yes, or what is left of it since the Borgia came to power.
And the Mausoleo?
Unfortunately, you cannot see it from here.
How about from the top of that church?
Yes, but the stairs up are closed.
That should not be a problem. Vi ringrazio di tutto quello che avete fatto per me, buona donna. Addio.
Oh.
I need to find the doctor.
My arm.
Oh, that hurts. Salute. I require medicine.
Let me look. Someone your age cannot recover from a wound like this with medicine. Here is something to dull the pain. You will heal over time.
Grazie.
4 out of 5 doctors would suggest leeches, but they have not proven effective against such things. However, I can recommend several good colleagues around the city. Do you need anything else?
Come be healed. Abbot Ugo has loaned me the knuckle of San Frediano. Bless you. Don't neglect your health.
Someone my age. Imbecile.
With an eye open for overhanging architectural sanitation features. They would also like to apologize.
My back.
Word has gone out that a peasant is resisting arrest. We will show him how things operate under the Borgia.
Machiavelli can wait.
I appeal directly to the Judici.
My brother, he helps us with a little money when he can. But he too has many mouths to feed. And his clients.
Asks all the honorable residents of the Rione to please respect the new tithing laws and pay promptly. He has no doubt timely compliance among such loyal citizens.
There is so much crime in this Rione.
I have never seen it.
I am thinking of joining a merchant ship. I have not had work as a clerk in almost 2 years.
Salve!
Qualche soldo per un povero vecchio?
Paga, ti mando i miei amici.
Once he's real.
Warning! Minstrels flying within the city limits are asked to avoid performing the popular lay about the little boy of Brescia. It has caused several priests to suffer the
I thought them.
I want no part of this!
Help! He is a murderer! Hold the watch!
She was beautiful.
She was, until that porco defiled her. I wish he'd just killed her. I wish he'd just killed La Mia Amata. People who saw her grow up cheered when he spat on her. Smiles on their faces when her neck...
I understand.
How can you? My Livia was innocent.
I have lost family to the rope. To treachery.
Il Carnefice watches from his home on the hill above. He threatens to hang me if I cut her rope.
When you are ready, take her down. I will deal with Il Carnefice.
Ti prego, signore.
Nice work down there.
Not my best. But it's hard to make art with poor materials.
Dai, cane!
Requiescat in pace.
No!
Now! Ora!
You won't get away!
Forza! Now!
Now!
Drink the waters of the Tevere south of the Campo Marzio. The recent outbreak of syphilis has been linked to this ill-advised practice.
Roma! Fate largo!
The Holy See has agreed.
Salve!
Surely there's some good in you. You can share it with the party.
Control the recent outbreaks of violence, but cannot guarantee your safety.
Bah! I do not even have enough for a drink at the tavern.
Ezio, what a surprise to see you here. I thought you had sent for me. Never. News of the Villa attack has spread across the city. We were certain that you were dead. Not yet. I am still very much alive. The Borgia must not discover that you escaped them. Follow me. Take care not to draw any undue attention. When do I ever?
Will Padre Donato be handing out?
You would be wise to purchase missing equipment. You will not live long in Roma without supplies. I have my blade.
Per Dio.
And the guards have their guns, courtesy of the Borgia. Fortunately, I can help you. Grazie. While you are in my debt, perhaps you will listen to reason. As soon as I hear some, I will let you know.
We run an honest business. No fancy prices here. Till next time. Arrivederci, messere.
Bene. Now you can survive the journey back to Firenze.
Perhaps. But I'm not going to Firenze.
Oh.
There will be no peace until we rise up against the entire Borgia family and the Templars who serve them.
I do not recall such brave talk at Monteriggioni.
How could I have known that they would find me so quickly? That they would kill Mario?
Rodrigo surrounds himself with snakes and murderers. Even his daughter Lucrezia has been sharpened into one of his most artful weapons. But she pales in comparison to the man behind the villa attack. He is ambitious, ruthless, and cruel beyond imagining. The laws of men mean nothing to him. He murdered his own brother to take power. He knows neither danger nor fatigue. Those who do not fall by his sword clamor to join his ranks. The powerful Orsini and Colonna families have been brought to kneel at his feet, and the King of France stands at his side.
Give me his name.
Cesare, head of the papal armies. What does he intend to do with his power? What drives the man? That I still do not know. But Ezio, Cesare has set his sights on all of Italia, and at this rate he will have it.
Is that admiration I hear in your voice?
He knows how to exercise his will. A rare virtue in the world today.
Diacono has approved my father's new position with the Camera Apostolica. We are moving into the...
Should we not travel by horse? Roma is quite large.
As Cesare's conquests in Romagna continue to succeed, and the Borgia grow in power, they have taken desirable areas of the city for themselves. We cannot use the stables here.
Oh, the will of the Borgia is law now?
What are you implying, Ezio?
Do not play dumb with me, Machiavelli.
Do you have some kind of plan?
I am improvising.
Fury.